Frozie, welcome back to the channel, man. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully, y'all happy to see me. Yes, it is haircut week. I got an appointment on Thursday. I'm looking at myself on the camera, and dare I say I'm a little scruffy. Froze is a little scruffy. I've been cleaner. But, Barbara decided to go on vacation last week. I don't know who told him when he was Froze's barber that he had any PTO time or any time he could take vacation and put my cleanup time back a week when I'm on a Frozathon and I record every day. I told him, I said, you got me out here looking like a fat ass freckle faced truck driver. If your friends won't tell you, Frozie will. He said, nephew, this is my uncle too. Nephew, cut on me when I get home since I didn't tell you I was going on vacation. Well, damn it, that's the least you can do, Unc. Hopefully everybody enjoying their week. It's early. We fighting to get to Friday. A little bit of breaking news in battle rap, and dare I say it isn't positive. What else is new? What else is new, right? But positive, negative. I think there's a few perspectives you can look at this situation, break it down a little bit. And, I'd like to hear what you guys want to say in the comment section, your opinions on it as we break it down. So with that being said, let's walk.
Yeah, we used to get it out the stove. Now we gon' get it off the rack. You rockin' with Frozen and bros, and now in the zone, we need ice in the super chat. We bout to kick in them doors, like get on the floor. I wanna know where it's at. We at the table with legends, when they get to talking, I bet they don't tell you that. Hold up. Wait, don't cut me off while I'm talking my talk. Been on the grind on our way to the top, and I still keep a G in the way that I walk. Same for the way that I talk, but we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we bout to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk. You about to walk with Frozie. You about to walk with bros. Go baby. You baby.
Let's get to the shits. Okay, so a few of you might know Pavia versus Miss Hustle was set to go down on a New Jersey league, a local league, I might add. But damn it, I don't want to undermine them when you get the money up to get a matchup like Pavia and Miss Hustle, you're working. So shout out to them. I can't think of their name off the top. I'll double back maybe in the comment section, drop their league below. I definitely want to give them their credit. Obviously they put together a matchup that's not going down. They're probably not too happy about it. But let's get to it. So Miss Hustle versus Pavia. Pavia had made a comment about why Jazz the Rapper was not accepting the Miss Hustle rematch. The battle we all want to see. I think all battle rap fans want to see Miss Hustle versus Jazz. They went down a while back. The audio footage was crap. Battle wasn't that great. And they're both in a different place in their careers as far as battling. They're different battlers today. They're better than they were when they battled. So we want to see it. But Pavia put her 2 cents in. She made a comment and she said, Miss Hustle, she don't want to battle you because you don't write your own shit. Well, that sent Miss Hustle overboard. So for the last 24 hours, Miss Hustle has been on the timeline, and this is what it's looked like. Well, I'm sick of you raggedy, weird-ass, bad-built bitches. I hate y'all. Stop lying on my fucking name. Nah, you got to show proof. Y'all jacking allegations without proof when it come to me. F out of here. Let's see where the writer let's see these writers come out. I'm not letting it ride no more. She also continues to say, y'all can't say nothing factual about me. So y'all make up ish. I'm homeless when in fact I live 10 times better than a lot of y'all. Oh, I got writers. I've been doing this 17 years plus and sound the same. I make music, freestyles, etc. Bitch, either you know what? I'm on you. Show that proof. She then goes to show messages between her and Pavia.
And I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you until you show it. I'm on you. All 6 of them. Come forward. This bitch is stupid. I don't even trust 6 people in the world. Is this bitch dumb?
So these are messages directly to Pavia. And obviously Pavia, she seems unbothered. She says, what a loser. She also captions this, Miss Hustle, I tell this itch to show proof of my writers. Since she says she knows for sure I got 6 of them, this was her response. Man, stop playing with me. I've been waiting for hours. I told that lying bitch burn in hell, and I blocked her. Also, she canceled the battle. Miss Hustle versus Prestavia is not going down anymore. Miss Hustle canceled the battle behind those comments that came from Prestavia. So it's no longer going down. Well, if your friends won't tell you, Frozie will. I'm slightly underwhelmed that we're not getting to see this matchup. I'd love to see Prestavia versus Miss Hustle. I love Prestavia. Make no mistakes about it. She's nice, ultra talented. I think she has a high ceiling, a lot of upside. Miss Hustle is who she is. I mean, she's regarded as the greatest female battler to ever live. And if you're going to dispute that with anybody, it's with her arch nemesis, Jazz the Rapper. Now, you know, a few ways to break this down. I understand Miss Hustle's frustration. Let's start there. I understand the frustration. You're accusing her of having ghostwriters, completely undermining everything she's did in her career. I can understand her not getting down with that. I can understand her having a problem with that. I can understand why her feeling offended by that, especially when she's been accused multiple times. Now, here are the facts about Miss Hustle and the ghostwriting allegations. There is no concrete proof. Nobody who's alleged this has really came forward with concrete proof and stood on it. Listen, I don't know how you navigate through a culture that has made you famous and a public figure for over 15 years, and you could get away with something like that. I don't care if she was fucking somebody. I don't care if she was cool with somebody. 17 years is a lot of time to have ghostwriters and nobody to come forward with the proof. So, dare I say, her frustrations with these accusations are warranted. I know everybody's not a favorite Miss Hustle person. Miss Hustle's not your favorite person. But the truth of the matter is, whether you like her or not, slapping her with cases with no evidence doesn't seem fair if you ask Froze. And if your friends won't tell you, I will. I mean, I see people in the comments, oh, Miss Hustle don't write her shit. People actually run with the narrative. If you let a lie be told long enough, what becomes the truth? She understands that. So again, I say all that to say, I understand her frustration. Now let me give you the devil advocate. Miss Hustle, love you to death. We're battle rappers. Is Prestavia not allowed to talk shit? Is she not allowed to promo? Is she not allowed to say things to get under your skin? Because to be fair, I've seen worse. Going into a battle, I've seen worse. I've also seen you say worse things going into the battle. I mean, you called Hitman a rat. You called him a fake blood. There's been multiple. Your promo is not always the nicest. I just sleep on this. Miss Hustle promo ain't always nice. I mean, if I remember correctly, and whether it's promo or not, there were, you were threatening to bring dudes to see Hitman holla off of y'all promo going back and forth. So I say, if there's a certain level of respect or a certain line that won't be crossed, I've seen Miss Hustle cross it multiple times when it comes down to promo. Would that give her opponent justification to back out because they said something that she didn't like leading into the battle? No. No, Miss Hustle. It's not consistent. It's not fair. But the truth of the matter is, I think the fact that this is a one-round battle, you saved battle rap with this. I know you said you'll never get in the ring with her again, and I know you say she'll never be able to stand in front of you. I don't buy that. Money talks, and you're a competitor. You're also emotional, as most females are, and I think we all have a sense of emotional about it. So I think, Miss Hustle wake up on the wrong side of the bed, she might crash out on the timeline. She's not above that. So I don't believe that she'll never not stand in front of Prestavia. But her and Prestavia going down for one round is not what I'm signing up for. So the fact that this canceled the battle also maybe started a little bit of a grudge match, if you will, and opens the door for a 3-round battle. I actually think Battle Rap wins in the long run with this scenario. I do. I do. Wherever you think is corny, wherever you think is lame, oh, she backed out the battle, I'm with you. But at the same time, I don't think I want to see Prestavia versus Miss Hustle for 1 round. I don't. I don't think I want to see that. I want to see both them women at the top of their game 3 rounds. So if it had to get canceled like this, because of this, I could stomach it. No Diddy. I could study it. I could stomach it. That's crazy. You can't say nothing no more. You can't say anything anymore without it being a pause. And I can't get this damn joint to smoke. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this thing to smoke a little bit. I rolled it up for the blog. There she go. There she go. Okay. Pardon me. But, you know, me and bros have been arguing about this all day. You see the voice get deep. You see that power puff get the voice a little deep. Pardon me. That's what I'm looking for, though. Bros is saying, yo, I love Miss Hustle. He's the one who made me look at it from that side. Yo, I seen Miss Hustle promo get crazy. Crazy. So for her to, you know, take what Prestavia said and use that as a reason to not do the battle, he said, I don't really agree with it. But I told him, I said, bros, I'm with you there. But I'm not going to lie to you. If these allegations aren't true, shouldn't she be offended? You know, we're not saying, ain't nobody saying you fuck this dude, that dude, you a hoe. Ain't nobody, that's regular shit. She's over here accusing her of having ghostwriters. That's a, you know, like Prestavia, where your proof to be just putting those allegations out there, doubling down on them? Where your proof? So I see where Miss Hustle's coming from. We've seen crazier things in battle rap. We've seen worse things. Again, I think even though the culture won't look at it this way, I do think it's a win for us. Push the battle back a little bit, maybe get 3 rounds, now get a little bit more of a storyline behind it, and make no mistakes about it. Prestavia is a dangerous opponent for anybody, including Miss Hustle. I had Miss Hustle winning the battle, but I'm not going to disrespect Prestavia and act like she don't go there. But, you know, it's annoying. It's annoying. You know, you want to see the best battle, the best in the best situations. I don't know how many people would have been ordering this pay-per-view or knew about it, even if it was a pay-per-view, because it was a small-time league. So I think, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, shit, I didn't even know Miss Prestavia and her was battling. Yes, they were booked on a league in Trenton, New Jersey, I believe. If I'm wrong, pardon me, league. All right. But I do think she has a point and a leg to stand on. Show some proof. Show some proof. Show some proof if you're going to keep calling me saying I got ghostwriters. Show some proof. Where is the proof at? Where is the ghostwriter at? Where are the notes at? Where are the recordings at? Where is the person that's saying, you know what, Miss Hustle, let me show you since you running around lying about ghostwriting. Look, I wrote this right. Where is it at? It's a bad stain to have on your name for any rapper, and especially female rappers. And I'm going to explain why. Low ass joint. That's a stain for females. They get accused of that way more than male rappers. They do. You look at Pap and Rem. They got in an argument last month. Pap went right to the man. I wrote this hit, that hit I wrote for her. She ain't that nice. I wrote all that shit. I wrote this on this album. So once you do that, you know, you're putting everything that artist has built into question. That's damning. Sometimes that's a life sentence. That's multiple felonies on your jacket. Miss Hustle has to be fed up with these accusations, and I can't blame her. She doing music with Jim Jones. She going up doing Funk Flex freestyles. She hanging out with Clarissa Shields. You know, her status is at an all-time high. She should defend her honor. She should want to defend her honor. Now, for me, if it ain't true, it ain't true. And damn it, dare I say it's a compliment. I know Miss Hustle like, the fuck? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I mean, Miss Hustle. If you that nice and you're that nice, to the point where people are repeatedly accusing you of having ghostwriters with no proof, damn, I must be fire. I must be fire. If they are saying I got ghostwriters and it ain't true, can't nobody prove it, but they keep saying it, damn, I'm fire. I'd flip that as fuel at this point. You ain't trying to hear that shit. Nah, you ain't working. If I got ghostwriters, we ain't battling. But for me, it's a compliment. It is. Jazz has been accused. Multiple women have been accused. Bonnie's been accused. You know, there's a lot of females who've been accused of that. You know, not a lot of concrete proof floating around. But for the ladies, it's a compliment in a way, even though it's disrespectful. Because as long as it's not true, it's a compliment. It's disrespect, but it's a compliment. Damn, they think I got a man over here jotting this shit. Or they think I got another personal writer over here jotting this shit. So it's a few ways to look at it. But I can tell you the only way Miss Hustle looked at it is as disrespect. Since she didn't take kindly. I texted her personally. Hey, yeah, you really backing out this battle? Dead ass. You know, New York. Dead ass, froze. And you know, stand on it then. So that's where we're at. How do y'all feel in the comments below? Let me know. I don't care if you disagree with me. I'm always down for dialogue and debating. Are you glad this battle was canceled because it was only one round? Do you want to see it for 3? Are you even any more interested in Prestavia and Miss Hustle going down? Do you think Miss Hustle was a little petty with how she moved? What's your opinions? Let me know. Other than that, enjoy your day. If your friends won't tell you, Frozie will.
Big Froze,